Hi, and welcome to Riffs on Writing, where we answer your writing and publishing questions in 5 minutes or less. And today we're going to talk about literary citizenship.
We're going to talk specifically about the boundaries of it because we believe very wholeheartedly that you should be a good literary citizen, right? Like that you share
you can book 30-minute free calls with us, which is literary citizenship.
Right. Yeah. And we're happy to have those calls and talk to you, answer questions about things. But there's also a limit to how much anybody can do that, right? Like if I took every request for coffee just to chat about this, I'd never get my work done.
Yes. And also, I've gotten this numerous times from people. Oh, can I just send you my work to look at? It's not really anything. It'll be fast. And I kind of laugh when I do that. And I send my work to mentors and I go, don't worry, it's fast. Knowing full well it's not fast. It is several hours of someone's brain space that you are taking. Just understand that, just saying, oh, I'll just send you a couple pages to look at. Well, one, what do you want me to look at? What do you want me to do with these pages? If you just want me to look at them, sure, I can look at them. It'll take me 10 minutes or less to look at these pages and I will promptly forget about them. Right. And that's it. I'm not putting them into my brain to take up valuable brain space. Right. So understand that when you are asking people of that, that's what you're asking them to do. You're asking them to give up a lot of their time. And in this industry, time is money for a lot of it. I can read your manuscript probably fairly quickly, but if I have to then comment on it, that takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of work on my part to do that. So what we're usually charging for in that case is time, our time, right?
Yep. People and on the flip side of that, don't feel bad about saying no to people.
Yeah.
Like my response when people ask me if I can just get, could you just take a look at this for me? Yeah. I go, my rate is this for this many words. I'm happy to look at it for you because then that communicates I charge for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Caroline and I trade work all the time, but we have established a reciprocal relationship to do that.
Yes.
Right. Like, and that's very different than just somebody finding you on the internet and asking for your time.
And also, I when I send things to Andy, if I have a deadline for it, I try to give her like 3 weeks to look at my work that I'm asking her to correct. It's not like, there may be a moment where I'm like, look, I'm desperate. Can you just like 5 minutes, please?
Yep.
But most of the time, we try to respect each other's time for that too. Like, hey, are you going to have time in the next week or so to take a look at this? Yes or no? And so that's part of it. But like Andy said, this is reciprocal, right? Like I fully expect to get questions from Andy too. And so remember that, if you're just approaching someone, it is a lot to ask.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And hold the boundary to approach and hold the boundary if people approach you. You don't owe every writer in the world 30 minutes of your time. You can't owe them that. Like look for relationships that can be reciprocal and be very transparent about that. Like, hey, I'd love for you to look at this and I'd be happy to look at something of yours. That's fine. But only again with somebody you actually have some sort of connection to, not just the dude you found on Instagram.
And also, if you are going to do something like that, then maybe take some time promoting their work.
Yeah.
I would be much more open to looking at somebody's work and to building a relationship with someone online. If I see that, oh, look, they're liking my posts, like say on Instagram, and then they're also, maybe they buy a copy of my book, that's big. And maybe, give me a review or like put it up online, like talk about it, then I'm going to be much more open to that because that is a bit of a give and take that way as well.
That's right.
Like I know who's asked me for help, but hasn't done that. Mm-hmm. And I know who has.
Yep.
And it, and I will help people even if they don't.
Right.
Of course. but understand that this is a little bit of the system we live in.
Yeah, I mean, and if you want to be a good literary citizen, just develop the habits of doing things like if you see somebody's book is on a bookshelf when you go in a bookstore, snap a picture of it and load it. Like
Yes.
go through Instagram and like a few authors' things. If you have a newsletter, set up swaps so you can share. There are things you can kind of automate
Yes.
that give back to the community without you having to kill yourself. And then also make it so that you can go to someone else and say, hey, if you see my book in your local bookstore, would you mind snapping a picture of it and putting it on Instagram?
Exactly.
Easy.
And in an effort to be fully transparent, we actually went over our 5 minutes, but hopefully everyone listened for this extra 1 minute. If you have any questions, please leave a comment or get in touch.